Hello. So this morning I have a top down, if that's what they're called, video because I ordered a new deck and I did this maybe like a month ago, and then I went on a trip. There was this postal strike. The deck came from overseas. I had no idea if I would actually get it. And then it sat in my mailbox for like a week and a half. And I was on the plane and I was like, you know what? I'm either gonna get it or it's not meant to be. And so when I arrived home and it was actually here, I was like, okay, you know what? This deck, I was meant to have this deck. I thought it was out of print, and then I found it on Amazon France. So I ordered it not knowing if they would actually ship it to me here in North America. And they did. For like no extra shipping, which, you know, it's just a wholly like odd situation. I did not unbox it yet. I just opened the bag. Let's see. It is the Tarot de Marseille par Polka. Oh snap! So excited about this. So I heard about this deck maybe like over a year ago when I saw it on Anna from Astral Lady Tarot, her channel. And honestly, at first I didn't give it like a really, like I didn't really give it a thought. I just thought the characters looked so unfriendly and I wasn't even that deep into tarot yet. I was like, why would I, like, no, this is not for me. But obviously, like, not obviously, but I kept kind of like looking at videos of it every once in a while because I loved the colors and I loved the pips. So it's called the Tarot de Marseille, but as you'll see when I unbox it, like, it's not really Tarot de Marseille, it's more like pip decks. They don't really have the typical structure of a Tarot de Marseille. But I'm particularly attracted to really cool pips. Like, I do not need a deck to be fully illustrated. It's kind of why I think my second deck, yes, my second deck was the Triomphe de la Luna. Before I fell in love with the majors, honestly, I fell in love with the pips. They were absolutely fascinating to me. They just look so much to look at and think about, and it felt maybe not super like definitely a little bit intuitive, but just fascinating. And I feel like with a deck, you really just need something that fascinates you, that you want to look at and interpret, you know? Anyways, but yes, so I'm going to unbox this, but I also wanted to explain a little bit some connections I've been making with the decks I've been choosing. I have found that there is that I have a type. I have a type, and after I unbox this, I'm going to talk about it a little bit more. All right, how do I open this? Oh, I didn't even light my candle. All right, let's do this. What is that? Oh yeah, match. All right, so wow, I'm so excited about this. So this is what it looks like. I found it on Amazon. Obviously, it was not sold by the original creator, but as you saw, it was fully wrapped. I wasn't even sure what I was going to get. I didn't pay an overly like inflated price for this. Like, I feel like I paid a normal price, especially for like an out of print deck. But yeah, like, ooh, I'm so excited about this. Okay. All right, let's do it. Okay, I love this. I love the sound. I love it. It's a cool box. I mean, it's a normal box. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Oh my god, I love those bags. Whenever I watch unboxings, people are like, so this is what they look like. These are the backs, and then they move on. And I'm like, wait a second, are you not going to comment thoroughly on the backs? I feel like it's extremely important to me. It's extremely important to me. So these are like skulls with what I understand from like looking at the deck before, umbilical cords. I mean the same kind of cording of red cording going through the eyes. I did not know this is what it would look like. I just saw like the general look before. So okay, I really like the feel of this, of these. Stop that. The cardstock, it feels really nice. Feels really nice. Oh, le Tarot de Marseille par Polka. Oh snap. Okay, I'm so happy. It's like the perfect thickness for me. Oh yeah. I love it. Okay, let's start. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so I used to think that these characters were too unfriendly for me. Okay, too unfriendly. Like, I just looked at them and felt just distrust and irritation. However, as I have come to discover, this is not enough to keep me away from a deck, because I will have thoughts like this about decks, and then I will just keep on looking at the deck for months, and eventually I will get it. This is what happened with the Triomphe, and this is what happened with the Somnia tarot as well. Yes, but basically, let's just look at this deck. Okay, so the reason I finally bit the bullet is that, I mean, it was the video from Anna. It's like looking at it again, something clicked. I feel like a year after, it's been maybe like a year and a few months that I've been really into tarot, and I feel like now I've just developed my sense of what I need from a deck just a little bit more, and just enough to really feel like, you know what, I know exactly what this has to give me. And oh my god, excuse me. Where do I get this coat? And what I think I can get from this deck, I'm just gonna be interrupting myself here. I guess that's just my style. What I think I can get from this deck, look at her! Is she dissatisfied? Or just like unimpressed? Oh, they're all just unimpressed, you know? They're all like, is this it? Unimpressed, man. Okay. to me, this is like such a goth hermit. And my definition of goth, okay? With the beard and the hood. It's like I'm edgy here, okay? Yes, so I feel like I've arrived at a point in my life where I want to work on just like not necessarily needing to be liked. Okay? Damn. Okay. It's okay if people just don't really care much for me, you know? Especially people I'm not really going to interact much with every day. I think I have somewhat of a baby face, okay? Or, I don't know. There's, oh my god. Like, look at these. Stop! I relate to these characters in ways I would never have expected when I first saw the deck. I have this instinct of always trying to appease others. Always want to appear, non-problematic. I don't want to disrupt too much. Oh, this mood. I feel like I act too nice sometimes. Just unnecessarily nice. I think I'm a nice person and I want to keep being nice. Love. This is me and my friend. I want to keep being nice, but I don't think I need to go to these lengths, to be nice to people who are really not deserving. And I feel like when I saw this deck, like a month ago or something like that, I was like, you know what? This would be really good to kind of connect with that part of me. That I want to be less people-pleasing. Damn. I love this. I love this so much. I feel like this is the least people-pleaser deck I have. And when I look at it, I just want to be myself, And myself in the sense of I want to feel how I feel. And you have to understand, I don't mean here that I want to make everyone, suffer because of the way I feel in the moment. No. I'm talking about from the perspective of having been more of a people pleaser than I should have in my life. And from that perspective, just kind of letting go a little bit of that need to please others. Wow, I absolutely adore this. Oh, this like burgundy color. Oh, damn. Oh, let's put this coffee here. Oh my god, I love this. Oh my god. I love this. Okay. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I love how each suit has a different color. Wow. Wow. Oh yeah. The cardstock feels like really right. I really like it. Yes. Oh, so yes, these are umbilical cords from what I've heard, which is incredibly interesting, and I want to dive deeper into that in my journal. Ooh, oh, I love it. I love it. I love it more than I thought I colors are just so like home. Yes, so you see, it's like no one here is outwardly trusting. And there's a part of that I want to have, you know, I want to develop more. Like, I want to have that feeling of I can trust my opinion about the situation. And my opinion is that these people do not yet deserve to be trusted. And I do not need to pretend that I approve yet. Okay. Oh snap! I love it. Okay. It's like these characters are candid in a hostile way, and sometimes I want to feel like my feelings of hostility towards something or someone or a situation are like valid, you know, like there's a reason why they're there, and I don't always need to hide them. Yo, I'm not I'm not expressing myself very well, but it's okay. This is just like almost stream of consciousness. Stop. Yes. I love this. I love this. Yes. Oh my god, I want to dress up as Le Roi de Denier for Halloween. Oh my god, this is... Yes. Oh. Oh man. Ooh. All muscle. This horse is all muscle, you know? Ooh. Ooh, yeah. This is so interesting. It's the first time I see a Knight of Cups, Cavalier de Coupe, who is not on their horse. It's like this is depicting something a little different, you know, like another part of the story. I love it. This yellow green, it's kind of like my living room. Oh, I think this is another just like artist card. Oh my god. I love it. Okay, let's see if I'm still in focus. I was not. It's okay. This is a horribly shot video, but you know, I just needed to get it done and I don't have much experience. Okay, I'm obsessed with this. I am obsessed with this. I'm gonna put this on my wall for sure. Here, let's move this here. Wow. I like want a print of this. This is, I'd say, one of my favorites. So, okay, I wanted to talk about kind of the connection I've made between other decks that I've been purchasing. So I don't have that many decks, you know, like, I mean, it's all relative, obviously, but I'm generally happy with the decks that I have. I'm not really buying decks left and right. I have a few. Maybe I think I have like, not including my 2 Oracle decks, which were gifts. Like I use them maybe when I'm making a bigger spread. But mostly I'm like a tarot girl. And I probably have less than, like a bit less than 10 decks, including this one, you know? So my first deck was this Somnia Tarot, And when I bought it, I was in a place where I kind of got irritated by like looking at people's faces. I couldn't really focus on a deeper meaning or like have just as many personal insights and when I was looking at people's faces. And so I think that's part of why I was really attracted to this deck, where you really don't see anyone's face. These are like shrouds, you know, like like, are these people dead? No, maybe, who knows. But it's like that idea of a deck that makes me slightly uncomfortable, just uncomfortable enough for me to want to think about it. Yeah, just uncomfortable enough. Those are the decks that I end up really being fascinated by. And then eventually, like, I feel like I warmed up to, you know, like other decks, and I love using my Rider-Waite-Smith. I love using my Thoth, like for sure. But there's definitely a connection there. Look at it. Look at this High Priestess shrouded in blue. Oof, I love her. And just to mention, this, you know, is the illustrated version of the photography deck, you know, of the same name. And when I was trying to choose between the two, this still made me feel like that pleasing uneasiness, I would call it. But the photography deck was just a little bit too far. It was too real. I could imagine these people, and suddenly it was like too real, you know, like I wanted to be able to project myself and not think about these people posing for photos. So that's the photography deck problem for me. But yes, okay, let's just put this to the side. Here.